Hello all. Today we will try to solve one problem on solutions of linear equation. Okay. So given a matrix A and there are some 4 questions to be found out. Remember in previous class we discussed about different kinds of solutions for non-homogeneous equation and homogeneous system of equations. Okay. So here first question is for which k, means here in matrix A one value is not given, for which k does Ax is equal to 237. This is in the form of Ax is equal to B form. Okay, Ax is equal to B form means non-homogeneous system of equations we are dealing with. So have a unique solution. Okay, then question B is which for which value of k infinitely many solutions we will have. Then C is when k is equal to 4 find LU decomposition. Okay, so find LU decomposition for all k, find complete solution. So these are the 4 questions. So what we'll try to do is we'll try to decompose this first only and then we'll do one by one analysis. Okay, so augmented matrix is I have written A slash B. Okay, so B is given here, A is here, so just write it in the matrix form. Then the usual procedure, LU decomposition procedure, that's what we do, we try to find out the elimination matrices. Okay, we'll try to find out the elimination matrix and the final matrix what you get is the upper triangular matrix. Okay, this is U. How we do, we multiply -1 to the row 1 and then add it to row 2 considering this as a pivot element. Okay, similarly in the next steps also we will try to make this as 0, then this as 0. Okay, here I have made 0. See, you can see here. Okay, so we have decomposed it. So we have got the upper triangular matrix and still the lower triangular matrix should be manipulated using E321, E32, E31 and E21. Okay, coming to first question. What is the question? Unique solution. So you remember whenever in last class what I said, for unique solution the rank of the matrix must be equal to the number of columns. Okay, so what are the number of columns here? There are 3 columns. Okay, 3 columns in upper triangular matrix. These are the 3 columns. So a solution should be a unique, means the condition is the rank should be same as the number of columns in the matrix, so that when will be the rank of this matrix will be equal to 3 only when this is not 0, this row is not completely 0. So this is possible only when k is not equal to 5, means k minus 5 is not equal to 0 implies k not equal to 5. So then this matrix has a unique solution. Okay, coming to next question, what is it? For which k it has infinitely many solutions. So infinitely many solutions means what? I told you in non-homogeneous system of equations the rank of the column should rank of the matrix should be less than the number of columns in the matrix, number of columns or number of rows in the matrix. So to make it less I need to make this row as 0, right? To make this row 0 then I should put k minus 5 should be equal to 0, that is k is equal to 5. So this is the infinite number of solutions. You can refer to my previous video regarding what are the conditions for a solution to be unique infinitely many solutions for non-homogeneous system of equations. Okay, then coming to when k is equal to 4 find LU decomposition. Okay, when k is equal to 4, so you have already found out the upper triangular matrix. So one matrix is done. So put k is equal to 4, then it will be -1 here. So that is this. So this is upper triangular matrix. Then how to find out the lower triangular matrix? I told you it is a multiplication. I told you whenever elimination matrix is whenever elimination matrix is multiplied with the resulting matrix, it will result into the previous matrix. Remember, so elimination matrix multiplied with the resultant matrix will result to the original matrix. Okay, so on that lines I have written E32, E31, E21 into A is equal to U. So A is can be written as E21 inverse, E31 inverse, E32 inverse. I told you, remember, if I want to find out inverse of a elimination matrix, I just need to change the sign of the elimination matrix. That's it. Okay, E21 is, you can see here, E21 is 1 minus 1 0 0, right? So here for inverse I am doing plus 1 here. So similarly for E31, similarly for E32. Okay, I have changed the sign, you can see here, minus 3 minus 4. And multiplication, I just need to put those values in the corresponding element, corresponding row or column. Okay, so one is in second row and first column. So the 1 is here, and plus 3 is in third row and first column. So I put it back here. So that will result to a lower triangular matrix. So we have decomposed main matrix into L and U when K is equal to 4. Okay. So next question is, for all K find complete solution. So what are the possibilities of values of K? It can be equal to 5 or it cannot. It is not equal to 5. So these are the two conditions. So how will you solve that? We will consider two conditions. One is when K is not equal to 5. When K is not equal to 5, then we'll find the third component. Third component will be equal to 0, right? When K is not equal to 5, then third component will be equal to 0. So I have put the same value here. So substituting x3 value here. So x2 plus 2x3 equal to 1. x2 plus 2x3 equal to 1. Okay, what it result to? x3 is 0. I have considered x3 as 0. Okay, so 2 into x3 is 2 into 0 is 0. So x2 is equal to 1. So I have written the second component as 1 here. So coming to this one, x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 2. x3 is 0. Then x2 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So x1 is equal x1 plus 1. x1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Since it's an augmented matrix, okay. So we are not equating it to 0 here. We are equating it to the B value. So that will be equal to 1 again. 1 if you transfer this side, it will be negative 1. So that is 1. So x1, x2, x3 solution will be, the three component values will be 1, 1, 0 when K is not equal to 5. When K is equal to 5, what we need to do is, we need to consider this x3 as some assumption K value or C value here, as in here. It is C value, some constant value, some scalar, because this also has become 0. So 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. So x3 we are considering it as a C value. On similar lines, just add these values to here. So x2 will be equal to 1 minus 2 into x3. x3 is C, 2C. So 1 minus 2C. Similarly for x1. 2 minus 1 minus. So we will result in this form 1 plus C, 1 minus 2C, C. So this can be written as a linear combination of 1, 1, 0, then C into 1 minus 2, 1. So C being the scalar multiplier. Okay. Hope you got it. Thank you.